Hello everyone! Last time I've showed you how to cut the dressing gown. You should use softer fabric. I used this one just because this is what we had here in our studio. I've already tacked the center back, and now I'll tack the tucks. To make a dressing gown with the long one-piece sleeves, shawl collar, and a wrap over, you'll need the two lengths of fabric. Measure how much you need and then multiply this number by 2. Remember that you also need some for the collar and the waistband. I've already tacked the center back. Now I'll tack the tucks and then move on to the front. You need to look good even at home. It doesn't require that much time to make a dressing gown. Modern ready-made dressing gowns are terrible. Now I'll tack the second tuck. The back is ready. I'm glad I'm making this dressing gown for Natalie. I've transferred the tuck from the back to the front. I've realized that it's too long for the front, so I've moved it lower, under the bust. I remind you that the height of the bust is 29 centimeters. I'm making an item with a wrap over, but I've still tacked the center front. I'll also tack the waist a bit for me to see where it is. The shawl collar will start from the waist, and I also need to know where to make a waistband. You can start working not knowing where the waist is. I'll tack the tuck now. You can take the other fabric and make a gown-like dress. You can wear it under a coat, for example. Make it of the jersey fabric and wear it with the high boots. This is one part of the front, the tacked tuck and the center front. Now I'll be working with the second part of the front. I'll also tack the waist here. I want you to use your imagination. When making such dressing gown, for example, remember that I just showed you the technique. Make it of any fabric you want. Change the design. Decorate it. It's up to you what to do with it. You can use this pattern to make not only the dressing gowns. You can shorten it and make a jacket, for example. I want it to be different. If you like a pattern a lot, try to use it to the maximum. I put the front and the back face to face, match the waistlines, and pin them. Use your imagination and make different items using this pattern. You can, for example, make a short dressing gown and the elastic waistband pants. If you see that I do something wrong, do better. Change anything you want. You just need to draw the 3 lines correctly: bust, waist and the hips, and make the correct marks on them. You also need to know where the center back and the center front are. This is the side seam. It turns into a sleeve. The thing is that the 2 sides, the front and the back, are the same. Now I'll tack the second side seam. Remember that the seam is 1 centimeter wide. You can see that all the details match. I used to know one woman who preferred to sew not correctly, but fast. I had to fire her because she didn't want to use a ruler. All the lines in the items she made were curved. You can always tell the hand-sewn items from the ready-made ones. The side seams are ready, so now I'll need to tack the shoulder ones. Remember that there's a notch in a place where the shoulder turns into a collar. Open a notch. One part should be attached to the shoulder and the other to the front. Have a look here. Notice that all the details match. I really wanted to make different items using this pattern. It's so easy to tack an item when you make it accurately. Now I'll do the same thing on the other side. I've already showed you how to make a shawl collar, so you shouldn't have any problems with it. This is how it looks like from the right side. The center back and the center of the collar match. I'll turn the item out to show you. Here's a one-piece sleeve. Here's the shawl collar and the wrap over. Natalie will try it on now. She looks amazing in it. She's put it on a dress because we don't want her husband to worry. You can also use this pattern for the outer clothes. You can attach the buttons here. Very nice. The item is pretty loose, but I think that it's absolutely okay for a dressing gown. You can decorate the sleeves however you like. You can also make a pocket here. To make a coat, you need to use an absolutely the same pattern and technique. I'm so happy I've decided to show you this technique. Be different and beautiful not only every day, but everywhere. Don't be lazy and make the items for yourselves. That's all for today. Make the items and show them to me. It will make me really happy. My name is Irina. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.